Hey guys, today we're going to make the front cover for the album, which we're going to sew. When I was working on the canvas sheets, I wasn't really planning on using these as the front cover, but I really like this one, so I want this to be the front of my book. The reason it's a problem is because it's on the wrong side. So I'm going to cut it in half. And so I just kind of mark the top and the bottom. It probably won't be straight, but I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to line them up and use this thing that never works for me. I don't know if the little cutter is, I put new blades in it, so one would think that it would work, but it never does. I like scissors. Okay, so now we have a front cover and a back cover. And they're not super straight. At some point, I usually just get sick of it and cut it with scissors. I don't know what the deal is with that thing. I think it's probably user error. Okay, so since we cut it off, we're going to need something in the middle. I chose this. I got it in a kit sometime, and I've had it forever, but I really like it. So I'm going to sew these together like so. And then that is going to be the front cover. Attached to this is going to be the rug loop fabric stuff. I don't really know what it's called, but that's going to be attached to this, so you're not really going to see that. What you're going to see is the cool texture part on the inside. So let's get started with that. So I just tested out how to attach these because even gangsta sewers need to figure out what the heck they're doing day to day. So this side didn't work so well. There's big holes. And then, oh, you overlap it and that's how it works. So that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it like this. And I don't pin anything. I'm sure you're supposed to, but I never do. Who needs to pin when you can eyeball? Okay, are you ready? Deep breaths is what we always do, okay? And I'm just doing a zigzag stitch, so you can kind of do whatever. Dun, da, da, da. I did it! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Well, that's not really straight at all, but I mean, whatever. You get the point. It's on there. And I just kind of line it up, and then when you put your presser foot down, I guess it kind of holds it. And then I just check to make sure it's not super wonky in the back, which it usually is, but it's okay. So now we have a totally gangsta book. The pages are uneven, or the covers, I guess. I'm gonna cut this off so it looks a little straighter, and cut this off. So I'm gonna switch the camera and we'll get that done. Keep in mind you can totally pin this and sew it straight or something if you know how to do that. I just choose to cut off the mistake. So here's what it's gonna look like all together. I'm usually way better at cutting the front covers, but like I said, I didn't really plan on these being the front covers. So whatever, my pages are hanging out. I'm okay with it. Is it bothering you? It's not really bothering me. That side's not. Neither is that side. If I was ambitious, I could just add some fabric to the top and bottom, and that would totally rectify that situation. I don't really think I'm going to do that. I might add some to the side, if there's enough. Nope. Okay, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do, and then I'll be right back. So all I did was add some zigzag stitching around the outside edge to kind of help with the fraying and to give it another look. I thought I'd go ahead and tell you the right way to make a cover. If you're going to do it like this and piece it together, your pages, since these are 12 by 9, your front cover would be 13 by 10, and that'll give you that extra like ½ inch on each side to make sure that your pages don't show. This is, I have no idea. Looks like 1.5 inches. 2 inches. So this middle strip is 2 inches. The way that I usually make my journals is that's all one piece. So this is the first time I've ever actually sewn a piece in the middle. In that case, you would have one solid piece that would be 13 inches tall by 18, 19, 21. So you would have 13 by 21, and then you could just sew it up like that. You can put batting on the inside and quilt it. You can do a million different things. But this is how I did it. So we're gonna roll with the messiness. Because this is a messy book, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I really like that. Oh, it's awesome. And this is going to go in here. So I decided to go with 2 signatures. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 signatures, 4 pages each, and they're gonna go in like that. So that's what the book's gonna look like when I put it together. I am gonna print out the title of the journal and I'll be right back. So I made my words and I printed them off in 2 different font sizes. This one is, I think, 24 point and this one's 36. First, I thought that the 24 would probably be good, but I think I really like the 36. So I'm going to print this off on the canvas paper that I used on the inside of the book, and I'll be right back. The words are really white against that cream background, so I'm just going to spray them with some Glimmer Mist. Lightly. Because the ink is running. But I kind of like it. I like that it's running. So I'm going to dry it and I'll be right back. After I dried my pieces, I just sewed them on with a smaller zigzag stitch than I had been using, and they actually went on really smooth. Usually I have bumps and lumps, so maybe I'm becoming a better sewer. I don't know. Like I said, the PDF for this phrase will be up on my blog tonight, and I hope you enjoyed making the cover of your journal. Bye.